Morning folks, I hope we're all safe and okay with the snow, wind and rain. It's not so bad here. So I just want to highlight a little bit on yesterday's video regarding the halal and the supermarkets. I've had one comment from a young lady who went to Morrison's to buy some minced beef, and she went and did the abattoir code checker, found out that was halal, so left it on the shelf. Wrote to the FSA when she got home, and it took weeks to get a reply, and the reply from the FSA is that supermarkets don't have to label their meat as halal. So we've got to get that changed for sure, which is obviously something we've been fighting for, which is why we're doing all of this. So it shows who's making the rules and who's not. I've had another comment, and this is where the trouble starts. One, whatever you want to call it, if you like, put a comment on saying that, well, if you ban halal, do you not think we're not just going to build slaughterhouses in our back gardens and carry on? We will continue, go out and nick sheep or whatever and just carry on. Fucking idiots. And that is why these guys have got such a bad name, innit? They just think they're a law unto themselves, and they're not going to get affected and not going to get bollocked. Now, many months ago, or 2 years ago, I requested or tried to find to get a meeting with a head Muslim of a Muslim community and a Jew, with a chief rabbi, to discuss this religious slaughter thing. The Muslim one, he was an old gentleman from north. I'm not going to say his name, one, because I couldn't pronounce it properly anyway, but even from where he's from, I'm not going down that route. And he was stating to me that quite simply, the Quran, and I don't know, I've never read it, I've never read the Bible, fuck that, not into that, but the Quran actually states that your foods must be blessed prior to consumption. So, i.e., at the table. There is nothing in the Quran about this halal slaughter being needed. His words. This is just the modern day Muslim trying to take over the country, and your lot are letting them. And that's about frigging right. Now, the rabbi, he was different. As soon as he found out what I wanted to discuss, doors was closed, not interested. Forget it. But the Jewish community, let's just drop onto them now, because we get a lot of people saying, no, you don't cover fucking kosher, is that different? We do cover, and we are covering kosher, but it's a completely different thing. Now, Jews are not allowed to have any blood in their diet whatsoever. So they only eat the front end of the cow to the 10th rib. Now, all the best bit is at the back, with the steaks, the joints and everything else, but they're not allowed to consume that. So the law being the law what it is, which is a right arsehole, I know, that animal is actually being slaughtered to feed the Jewish community. Just because they can't consume half of it, which to me is wrong. It's getting put in our food chains and not being labelled. So this is the real complexity of it. But for the Muslim guys to come out and say, we'll just build slaughterhouses in our back gardens, go out and... Who the fuck... So they're going to be illegal for a start, because nobody in the right mind is going to give you planning permission to put an abattoir in your back garden. That's without all the regulations of getting rid of all the blood, the bone, the skins and everything. And they're the ones what's causing the shit. The local, so-called new fucking idiots. The ones that want to rule the roost. So we're going to continue. The foot is on the pedal. I will, as you know, be pursuing this in a big way. It's going through Parliament several times. Now, a young lady messaged last night. Tim, have you any idea what turkeys are religious slaughtered in supermarkets? And the simple answer is all of them. She went to Asda and photographed this one, checked the postcode, abattoir code again, and yes, it is religiously slaughtered. It's halal. So she's done a lot of digging. Bernard Matthews turkey, but we know Bernard Matthews now is not owned by Bernard Matthews. It's owned by some big, I think he's a Muslim guy, I believe he bought out 2 sisters and owns several abattoirs. So all your turkeys in your supermarkets are going to be RS, or most of them. Check the abattoir codes. But guys, please keep watching, subscribing, sharing. The more we can get the word out, the more followers I can get, the more word we can get out and achieve this a lot quicker. Myself, Catherine and Rupert Lowe are working really hard on this, and we're not going to let it go. Keep the support, guys. Keep the comments coming. Any issues, please do let me know. Keep print farming, guys. Ta-da for now.